we're back. I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me being cynical. That's probably why I'm, kind of ranting like this, because I think it's because I've been online long enough now to see how things can go. I think anybody who's been online for a good few years knows what I'm talking about. Well, I know some people online, some of these subscribers, are only like 12, 13, 14 years old and things like that. It's like them who have been on a while do know that online you will meet the best of people, but you'll also meet the worst of people, because both extremes do exist online. You'll meet people who inspire you and who bring the best out of you, and they really do want to help, but you'll also meet people who are pure nasty, who are evil, who have no intention of helping and only want to see what they can get. And it's a fact, they are there. And I think it just scares me to see how strongly some of these subscribers blindly follow somebody they don't know. I mean, you can't say you know them just because you hear the voice on a video, or you see their video. Even if you see their video logs, you don't know them. Look at celebrities that you hear about on the news or in the paper. You'll hear that a certain person's done some shoplifting, or somebody else might have beat somebody up, or another celebrity has been caught for doing drugs and gone into rehab and things like this. And you'll be like all shocked about it and go, wow, I didn't know they did drugs. I didn't know that person stole. You don't know, because just because you read things in a magazine or see things on a TV, you don't know the person. And I think it gets scary for me, for somebody. I have seen the best of people. I have been on long enough now to have seen the best of people, and trust me, I've seen the worst of people as well. And there's some real scumbags online. And I think when you see so many people blindly following someone that they can't possibly know what they really like, it's scary to me, because that person tends to be able to have so much influence on a lot of these people, because some of them are very easily led. Yes, some are okay, but some are really easily led. And I think them people, have to be aware that being led easy by someone you don't know is not a good thing. It's not something to me that'll end well. I think there has to be a boundary. I mean, there's a lot of impressionable people online. People who automatically follow. They follow us. I'm not saying that they should always be just two groups like leaders and followers, but I think a person has to know their own mind. You can't just be, and if you're just going to be a follower and you're a very impressionable person, you get somebody like some of these people online who have got lots and lots of subscribers, thousands and thousands. So this is taking ages. Listen, really need some stairs. Thousands of subscribers, and people automatically start to believe that this celebrity is going to guide them properly through thick and thin and do them nothing but good. But you can't be sure. Now, I've got a story I can quickly tell you. It's raining. Should have brought my raincoat. Okay, let's just go in here and get rid of some more stuff and a bit of a sleep. Feel that better. That was a quick sleep. Wow. I'm glad I get a longer sleep than that in real life. It'll be terrible. Okay, more soil. It's alright trying to do stairs out of soil, nothing but soil, but when you run out and then you've got to go and get some more because I keep using it up. So let's just put some of this away. Right. Where were I? Yeah, so you start to believe that they're going to see you right through thick and thin, and I'm sure that some of them have, would do, because like I say, there are good and bad people, just as there are good and bad commentators, good and bad video makers. It's just how it is. And I think And I think that to follow someone you don't know blindly is just not a good idea. I mean, there's a story, sorry, I got drifted off. There's a story that I'm going to tell. I'm not taking sides in this, so before, if anybody hears this who, has opinion on it, before you start losing tears about it, I am not getting involved in it. I am just using this as an example. So take a breath and relax. Okay, at Minecon, there was a problem where Notch must have heard or was told or whatever that the Yogscast team had been really bad at Minecon, had been diva-ish and saying that it's thanks to them that Minecraft's big and this kind of thing, and being nasty to the public. As it turns out, it seems it was completely unfounded, and Yogscast were absolutely fine. And, they actually had some things that kind of went against them, and they bent over backwards to sort things out. So, and even Notch put on his Twitter, "Sorry guys, should have talked to you about it before I brought it public and everything." Blah blah blah. Everything was sorted, but it wasn't that why I mentioned this. But what? Excuse me. But what made me mention this is because. Notch got, once he tweeted about Yogscast being so bad, acting bad, he got threats and nasty emails from Yogscast fans. He even put it on his Twitter that he was like, wow, there's a lot of, I'm getting a lot of nasty communication from Yogscast fans for what I'm saying. And to me, that was a little bit. It didn't make sense. And if any Yogscast fans, any of you Yogscast fans that actually sent all this in, are listening, I'm just being honest, it doesn't make sense. Because why do you threaten? Why threaten the person? I mean, let's face it, I don't know if Yogscast became big because of Minecraft. I don't know if they were big before that. I am subscribed to them, but I don't know, I'd never heard of them before Minecraft. So I don't know if they were around before Minecraft. But I think they got known a lot through Minecraft because they did this Tales of Ishtaria and all this kind of thing using Minecraft mods and that. And they did Yogscast mods and all that kind of thing. So, and yet, people who supported Yogscast were threatening the very guy who made it so Yogscast could even make Minecraft videos. If it wasn't for Notch creating Minecraft in the first place, Yogscast would never have been able to make a Minecraft video. So why threaten the guy and send nasty messages to the guy who actually created the very thing that gave the people you support, to Yogscast fans that is, that the ability to make the videos you love, and yet it makes no sense. But it's just people blindly follow. That's just an example of subscribers blindly following some people without even any logic. There's no logic in threatening the person who created the game that gave Yogscast the ability to bring them games. Yet people did it without thought, simply because they were afraid Yogscast would upset, so they automatically threw themselves into it and started threatening. It makes no sense. But people follow blindly, and that scares me. When I see people who follow that blindly to a point where they don't even make logical sense, then, to me, that's not a good thing. Because you don't know Yogscast. I mean, I've watched Yogscast videos. I like Yogscast videos. But I don't know the guys. I don't know who they are. You don't know who they are. They could be nicest guys in the world, but behind closed doors, they could be nastiest guys in the world. You don't know. And you can't sit there, oh yeah, but I've heard their videos, so I know. No, you don't know nothing. You know nothing. But, if me saying all this can get one person to not follow blindly people you don't know, because this means real life as well. I'm not trying to stand up and be some guardian or anything. But I've been asked my opinion and I'm giving it. And I don't think I usually speak this, this straightforwardly about things usually. But like I say, it's chilling and chatting. I'm just saying what I think. But I think that even in real life, people tend to sometimes follow blindly people that they don't know, and who just tell them to do something. You need to get out of that, because you've got to have your own ability to think and decide what you want to do without just being a yes man or following what people say. As I've said, respect these video makers. Nothing wrong with that. Respect them and what they do and the work they put in. But don't blindly follow them, whatever they say, because at the end of the day, you don't even know who you're following. And somebody could say, well, that's same for you. Yeah, it is same for me. I'm not arguing that point. You guys don't know me. But you can tell that what I'm saying right now is nothing that's trying to influence you to do something for me. I'm just trying to get you to see that you've got to be careful for yourself. And I think that's general for anybody. But, you don't know me either. You've got to, when you're online, you've got to be careful of who you blindly follow or who you listen to, because you don't know who these people are. Right there. Oh, look at that. You see how my Y coordinate there with 10.6? I'll tell you something about that in a second. I'll tell you something. Let me just finish what I was saying. So if I can get you guys, when somebody you don't know online just tells you what to do, to at least take a second to stop and think, is this what I want, or am I just blindly following what they tell me to do? If I can get somebody to just think for a second and think for themselves, so that even in real life, if somebody tells them to do something, they do the same and take a step back for a second and think about it, then I think I've done what I've set out to do, and that's it. Okay, let me tell you why I looked at why I brought that F3 up. So, because I was actually looking for a certain number. Right, so if you look right now, I am on 9.6. So, and here is 10.6, obviously. Now, there is a guy called Coast Quest, and who's co-star, YouTube, brilliant guy, and he used MC Edit to work out where diamonds were appeared the most, and it was in the 4 blocks that I'm showing you here. One at your feet, that is now, where I'm looking, is 10.6. Whatever his eye level is 10.6. So that'll be 8.6, 9.6, 10.6, 11.6. So in that 4 block area, so that your eyes are level with 10.6, it seemed that was where the most diamonds appeared. When he looked at his map, when he kind of broke it down in levels, it said that them 4 levels held the most diamond. So I just thought you'd like to know. I'm not saying that's, he said, Co said it's not, forced to be the same for everybody's map, but on his map, that's where most were. So I just thought you'd like to know. So when you get to that, when it says Y coordinate 10.6, it might be good dropping a bit of a mine in there, some kind of mine to, see what you find. Do a strip mine or something. It might be actually quite good for you. Anyway, I've smoked solidly. Coming up now to 14, just over 14 minutes. So that's it for now, guys. Now the next part should be out soon, and I'll do another chilling, and I'll try not to get as into it as I have. I don't think. But anyway, think about what I've said, and I hope that it made sense to you, and I hope it helps in some way. However, feel free to let me know through likes and comments what you think of this video. I'll do more of these if you wish. It's up to you. Or I'll go back to old stuff. Your call. But anyway, you take really good care of yourselves, and goodbye for now, my friends.